Hi everybody, welcome to Hermitage, Pennsylvania. We're a little over an hour north of Pittsburgh, and we're just off the Interstate 80 corridor once again. If you've been seeing a bunch of my recent mall videos, you know a few of them have been right off the I-80 corridor in Pennsylvania, and this is another one of those. And as a matter of fact, since I filmed this mall way back in November, I just recently visited the Lycoming Mall over near Muncie, PA. So you'll see that video coming up eventually here. I have a couple other mall videos I want to get through as well. But anyway, we're here at the Shenango Valley Mall. I know this mall was highly requested by a bunch of people back when I first started the channel, and I still get requests for it once in a while. And I'm only sorry I couldn't get to it sooner, but that's in the past. Here we are at this awesome, awesome dead mall. Before I go into the details about this place, I want to mention that if you stay tuned to the end of the video, you'll actually see a hidden vintage wing in here, which dates back to the late 1960s when the mall was constructed. It was never renovated when the rest of the mall was. It was left untouched, and it's so retro in there, I just can't even describe it. If you've seen videos on this place from other creators, you may have seen that wing already. And I'm here to just show it to you through my eyes, to show you what I saw, as I was very excited to finally see it. Like I said, it was left untouched, and it's fully accessible. You're allowed to go back there. And you'll actually notice there is a thermometer hanging on the wall from the Schuylkill Mall, which, if you're familiar with the malls, that one's been demolished now for a couple of years. And I don't know how it ended up at Shenango Valley, but it's awesome to see that little relic hanging on for life there. So, but anyway, let's get into the details about Shenango Valley. So the mall opened in 1969. It was originally a Crown American property, and over the years had been sold over and over again. At its peak, it had three main anchors, starting with JCPenney, Kaufmann's, and Sears. In the mid-2000s, I want to say around 2005 or 6, the Kaufmann's was converted into a Macy's when Macy's bought them out. And in 2017, the Macy's closed in March, as did the Sears. So the mall took a double whammy in 2017, leaving JCPenney as the lone anchor here. You may have seen already that there are numerous vacancies in this mall, and it's a shame to see this awesome little gem struggling. However, with all of the sales of this mall and the troubles that it's been through, the current owner, LRC Realty of Akron, Ohio, announced that they are planning on doing major redevelopment at this place. You may not be familiar with LRC Realty, but to give you guys an idea, especially those familiar with the Pittsburgh area, they purchased the block at Northway, originally the Northway Mall in Ross Township, completely renovated that, made it brand new, and now that place is bustling. So there's hope for Shenango Valley. Okay, so about the owners of this mall. Again, I mentioned that it was originally a Crown American property, which they sold the mall to Priet, if I said that correctly, in 2003. And in 2004, they sold it to the Lightstone Group. In 2009, Shenango Valley Mall entered receivership with Jones Lang LaSalle taking over at management. In 2017, Hermitage City and School District challenged the mall's tax reassessment that significantly reduced its value to the loss of what I mentioned before, the Sears and the Macy's. JSMN, Shenango Valley Mall, defaulted on their $3.4 million loan in February of 2018, with courts assigning Metro Commercial as the mall's operator. The lender, Iowa Square Realty LLC, wanted a sheriff's sale for $50,000 in July 2018. Court hearings, which occurred in December of 2018 over Iowa Square Realty's ownership of the mall, due to maintenance, unpaid rent, and taxes. The mall in December was over $240,000 in debt due to the unpaid rent and taxes, and then the mall was then given to GFM 23, the McConnell family, in which the mall sits on their property. It was given to them by the court in January 2019 due to Iowa Square Realty not paying a court-ordered $25,000 bond. Since then, The tax assessments were resolved, and in August, LRC Realty, which I mentioned already, they bought the mall, and they are now looking to restore the place or renovate it, I guess you could say. So only time will tell what they will do to this place. I have personally seen what they've done to the Northway Mall, which became the block at Northway, and that place is phenomenal now. The place is full of life and business, so there is hope once again, like I mentioned before. Even though the Sears closed in March of 2017, the Sears Auto Center did not close until October of 2018. Since then, the area has taken a blow with the Kmart closing. You may have seen my video from that place as well when that closed in 2018. And, well, see, the vision with LRC Realty is to bring life back into the area. I know the township is looking forward to it, and they are looking to get more retail and business into the area. And the locals who frequent this mall are excited to see what will become of this place. Shenango Valley Mall is not exactly a large mall. It's just over 507,000 square feet. And if you take into consideration the three anchor stores that they have here, even though two are vacant, if you consider the size of all three of them, they actually take up more space than the mall itself. So there's not a whole lot of room to play with unless LRC plans on demolishing the old Sears and Macy's. I know people complain about them being eyesores there, especially since they're vacant. And that's kind of the theme with a lot of the other vacancies in this mall. But the community has high hopes. I do too if LRC pulls through with this as they did with the block at Northway. But only time will tell. I know they said it'll take several years until it's completed, and who knows when construction will start. But anyway, I personally like this mall. I like that it's just like a main corridor, similar to like Clarion Mall. It's just one long hallway, but, well, obviously much longer than Clarion Mall. And it's kind of like a T, where they have a little hallway or corridor, sorry, by the J.C. Penney's. At this time, when I was there in November, I know a couple of pop-up shops were starting to open for the holidays. And as a matter of fact, they were starting to put up decorations in front of the J.C. Penney for Santa Claus. So I wasn't able to get the best of shot around the center court, if you want to call it a center court, because they really don't have much of a center court or food court, but right by the J.C. Penney anyway. When I was here in November, I can tell you, though, there were a lot of vacancies in the mall. If I had to give you a roundabout guess, I wanted to say that there were maybe 20, 25-ish stores or tenants in the mall, with several more closed up, especially in that hidden wing. But, you know, in that wing, and you're about to see this here in a moment, I didn't really expect there to be any businesses back there. The mall basically uses that for closets and storage, but I think it's pretty neat that they leave it open for the public to check it out. It may have something to do with that it's fire exit, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up talking so you can enjoy that hidden wing. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for what I got coming up next, and I'll talk to you later. So take care and stay awesome. Bye, everybody.
has been demolished. It doesn't even exist anymore.